blessings. Good evening to you. I hope you can hear me. So we'll begin with a short period of quiet meditation. Find your comfortable posture for meditation. And if you're not sure what to do, then bring your attention to the usual meditation object that you have done before. So if it's the breath, find the feeling, the sensation of the in and out breath. I usually encourage you to find that feeling at the tip of your nostrils. There are other spots like the chest or the abdomen. But you're using the sensation of the in-breath and the out-breath at the tip of your nostrils as a way to train yourself in mindfulness, sati, learning to pay attention to the breath so that you're not paying attention to everything else. You're letting everything else go, you're ignoring, giving less importance to all the other thoughts and sensations in your body and thoughts about the past, the future, sounds you can hear, ideas, images, memories that pop into the mind. You're giving less importance to them, more importance to the breath at this time. So you have to give yourself permission to observe and pay attention to the in-breath and the out-breath. And you're giving yourself permission to ignore everything else. So now is not the time to write down your shopping list for the next time you go out. Now is not the time to plan your week. It's Sunday night, but don't plan your week ahead. Now is not the time to dwell on what happened over the weekend that just passed, or last week, last year. Now is not the time to solve world problems of war and pandemics and disasters and economic problems. Now is the time to let go of everything and just bring attention to the feeling of the in-breath at the tip of your nostril. And to keep paying attention there with effort, with mindfulness, with all-round awareness, and giving importance to this action that you're doing right now as something that can help you improve your state of mind, because mindfulness is a very skillful quality to bring up. So you're giving importance and value to this practice and giving less importance to all those other things that you could be doing, could be thinking about, could be anxious about, could be fantasizing or enjoying, could be negative about and hating. The quality of mindfulness is just the quality of knowing. So you may have different feelings come up into your consciousness at this time, other than the breath. They may be pleasant or unpleasant. So you can know them, but don't give them much importance, let them go. You may have pleasant or unpleasant memories. You may have peaceful or disturbed trains of thought. All of that is fine, but don't dwell on them, don't hold on to them. Use the breath as a way to let go of everything else. And if you're not very mindful, just accept that. You're practicing mindfulness for a few moments here, watching the breath. How many days, weeks, years have you not been very mindful in your life? It's only natural that you find it challenging to pay attention to the breath at this moment. But if you keep doing it, you'll get better at it. If you keep allowing your mind to let go of everything else, the breath will become clearer in your awareness. And with that clarity, mindfulness, your mind will become firmer, steadier. And if you keep paying attention to the breath, following the breath in, following the breath out, can even become interesting to you. It's not as an idea, but as a direct experience, knowing the breath. So knowing the beginning of the breath, the middle of the breath, the end of the breath. How quick or slow it is, how long or short, how coarse or refined. As you pay attention to the breath, you may notice it changes. It may begin to slow down and become more subtle, more refined, the longer you pay attention to it. It may become interesting, may even become enjoyable, and bring you some feelings of calm and rapture as you let go of everything else. As you become interested in the breath, then you're not bored, and you don't seek distraction. You're just knowing this one simple sensation. So it starts to brighten your mind. It's the opposite of stress, where you're thinking many thoughts rapidly here and there in an uncontrollable way. Now you're bringing attention to just one thing. So you get a good rest, your mind brightens and can become more energetic. It's not sleepy, it's not bored, just knowing the breath in and the breath out. It's not good, it's not bad. It just is what it is, the breath. The breath is not young, it's not old. It's just a sensation, a very natural sensation, of air moving in and out of the body. The breath is not male or female. It's just a natural element of nature. It doesn't belong to anyone. So keep practicing for a little bit longer until you hear the sound of the bell.